Is it time now to buy into the market when it's blooming again? It's going up like never before? Or should we wait and be faithful in time and hopefully the market will go down again? Well, I'm here to tell you what I think and what I'm gonna do with the market and how I will do with my trades and my way of investing. And if you like this video, don't forget to smash the like button, smash the subscribe button like you have never done before, and also the notification bell. So this is what I think and this is what I'm gonna do in this market. So if you don't want to feel just like this guy on the picture, I think I have some bad news for you, because I actually think and firmly believe that the market's still gonna go down. Even though you might not think so, because the market is like skyrocketing now right now, I do think it will go down. And what I will do or have done is some kind of research on what actually happened the last year, and especially in May. What kind of information did we have then? And is the market, or was the market at that time actually a good value or a good buy against what it is right now? To make it happen, I have actually used Google, as you may know. If we actually check on this, what actually happened, and we can start with not the US news, but actually the world news. Like, this is what happened in the world in May 2019. North Korea tests short-range missiles. New king crowned in Thailand. Over 20 people died in Gaza. And you can see all these kinds of things that happened during this world. Of course, there were much more things that happened and more events, but this was more like the biggest thing of them all. And what I can see and what I actually think is the hardest thing that actually could have touched the economy is that North Korea launched more missiles. They didn't just launch one missile, they launched more and wanted to try their nuclear power. I think that was the only thing that could actually touch the world economy. I don't think the same-sex marriage in Taiwan or something else made the market bloom big or went down to the bottom. If we go to the events in USA, you can also see here, sadly you have shootings in USA and in a lot of other countries as well. You can see that President Donald Trump declares national emergency on IT threats. That could be something that maybe didn't like shake the market, but maybe just, push it a bit. You can see there was a shooting of a giant. You can see all these kinds of, a man set him on fire. Yeah, as you can see, there were also a lot of news and a lot of things happen in America, but nothing like the virus situation going on right now. So if we take this into the consideration, and we can check more months as well if we actually want to, but I'm not going to do it right now. We can take this into the consideration, what actually did happen. We can compare it to the things we have right now in our economy. As you may know, the unemployment right now in America is super high. I have never ever seen that kind of number, or no one has ever seen that kind of number. I think it's like 15% the last time I checked or something. It's ridiculous. And it's just gonna get higher. It could be as high as 20% when this is over, like all of it is over, and they have found a cure when the virus situation is gone. It could be as high as 20%, which means one of every 5 person you see in America don't work at all. They have to find another source of income, and usually if they don't find another source of income from the government, can be a high probability that that person is gonna go to something maybe criminal, or they're gonna do drugs or something else, and that's a sad reality, but that's just how it is. So if we actually take a look on where we are right now, if we take the Nasdaq, we take the S&P 500, and we take the Dow Jones, you can see that if you compare to this date around 25th of March, around there, you can see we are up 28%. And do you actually think the market should be up 28% if we compare the historical data that were happened May last year compared to May right now? In my opinion, there's no way in what universe whatsoever that we actually should be up this much at all. We shouldn't even be even. Like, we shouldn't even be here. Even that is too high if you compare it all what actually happened. And as you can see, we just went up and up and up during all this time. And to be honest, we are on the same level right now as we were in February. It's ridiculous. Like, the market now is so overvalued. It's overvalued by a ton. And what I want to say by this, you can buy into the market if you want. I'm not here to stop you or anyone. Maybe you buy in with a little amount every week or every month so you have an average. And if you want to keep doing that, I'm not here to stop you. I want to trade when the market is going down. I don't want to catch a falling knife. And what I mean by that, I'm never gonna look for these bottoms because it's impossible to hit them 2, 3, 4, 5 times in a row. You're extremely lucky if you actually catch the bottom. I want to buy somewhere around here. And what I mean by that, if there were another dip to happen, even though the dip could get even lower, I want to buy somewhere around this range of the dip, because then I know I got a great amount of stocks for a great amount of price. We can also go to the S&P 500. It's almost the same. You can see from that day it's up 5%. This is a little bit more realistic, but it's far from reality that the market is in this value, because it's not. Even if you take Dow Jones, it's the exactly same thing. Here we have, if you compare it from this day forward, from the day at March, you can see we're around down 5%. And I still can't justify that we're just down 5%. So the Nasdaq is up extremely much, the S&P 500 is up 5%, the Dow Jones is down 5%. I can't justify that the market bottom is in. I do firmly believe that in the future, the market is gonna be somewhere around here. That's what I believe, and it could even get lower. There's no reason for the market not to. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna take my money, I'm gonna put them in the market. If I find a company that's worth my money, even during this time, because this is just the average of a lot of companies, I can still find like some gold glimpses left in the market that I actually can buy into, I will. But if you see the market overall, the timing right now is not a buy opportunity time. The time right now is just to put in your money, wait for a while, and see what happens. And of course, I'm not a financial advisor, so this isn't something that you should just listen to and take into your consideration and do, because I'm not a financial advisor, so don't listen to me. But that's what I think I will do. I'm gonna wait for the next market crash to come because I know it will, or I'm almost certain it will. And if it doesn't, well, then I have learned something, and then maybe I have to buy up here. I don't know. But I think the market is gonna go down, and if you also think so, let me know down in the comments below. It would be really fun to hear. And actually, that's all from me today. It's easy, it's fast, and this is what I want to tell you guys. So, see ya.